Hi, this is Lisa Monoson. I'm an executive unit leader and an independent Avon sales rep with Avon. And today, for those that watch my channel, I wanted to come to you with a suggestion. Somebody came to me, her name is Sonia, and I told her I would go ahead and do a video for her on it because I think it's something that a lot of people, when they're pondering the Avon opportunity, they want to know from a real representative. And if you've been watching my channel and you've been looking at the Avon opportunity, or you rep yourself, you will understand some of the things that I'm going to share with you today that come completely honestly, my experience with Avon since I got started, the good, the bad, the ugly, and just to share with you, regardless of what business you go into, when you're in business for yourself, not everything is going to be perfect. And that is something you must understand as a new business owner. That things are not always going to go your way and things are not always going to go smoothly. And that's where you need to just push through and get over it and move forward in order for your business to be successful and to succeed. So I've got myself a couple little notes here of the things that she had asked me. People can go online and they can research Avon, and you're going to find some good things, and then you're going to find the people that went out bitter, that have reason to complain. And sometimes when we're looking for the good stuff, we don't find enough of the good stuff. So again, as being a representative for 13 years, I'm going to share with you the good, the bad, and show you how these things are overcome. And that way you can make an educated decision as to whether Avon is right for you. And you can understand that also that with anything, again, you can't expect things to be perfect. And if you're expecting that, then you shouldn't join any type of MLM business, or be in business for yourself, because you've got to learn to get over those hurdles. So let's start with one of the first things that she asked me, and she wanted to know about Avon products not arriving. For example, shorts, meaning that they're back ordered or not available at all. Well, let's first remember that Avon products themselves started as a beauty company. We have beauty products, skincare, makeup, jewelry, all of your beauty needs, bath and body are covered by the Avon products. Very rarely will you have a service issue with a Avon branded product. Very rarely. If we do, you got to remember, Avon is servicing all of the United States. We're servicing 6.4 million, the last reported thing, representatives. We have different facilities that are bringing out these products to you. You have to remember, when we're making a lipstick, when they're making any type of product, they have to get packaging from vendors in order to put the lipstick in the tube. If something were to happen, let's say to the vendor that is supplying the pumps for a body lotion, okay, that could hold up the production line of a lotion. And that's understandable, right? I mean, I think, as business owners, we learn to understand those type of things. Now, there are other products that Avon puts in the brochure. They have like a little asterisk next to them. And those products are licensed products that are coming from other vendors. Now, Avon puts what we call trendsetters out in the field. They are 2 campaigns ahead of the national representatives. And those trendsetters are out there so that Avon can figure out the supply and demand of certain products and how they're selling, so that they can estimate how many to get from that vendor so that there's enough in stock. Well, sometimes as Avon representatives, we rock and we blow it out of the water. So now Avon is rushing back to that vendor saying, hey, we need X amount of whatever. And when we experience a short, it's because the vendor evidently can't get it to us fast enough. Now, there's the good, and there's the bad, and there's the ugly. The good is that Avon puts it on a list for us. We know that when we're seeing those type of items, especially when you've been in this business a long time, for example, right now for Christmas, we have Sophia the First, which is a plush doll from the Disney Channel. I know already as a representative, as soon as I see that in my demonstration book, that I'm going to pick up a couple of them. Or when it comes out in the book, I'm going to pick up a couple of them, because I guarantee you that is going to be an item that could potentially short out, because it's such a popular item and it's exclusive to Avon. So the good part is that Avon does their best to make sure that our orders are filled. Yes. In the years that I've been selling, have certain things not arrived in a swift manner? Yes. That's the honest to truth. Here in Florida, we do have an additional sales center down in Miami, and I've been able to take my items that are not available and send an email to them to see if maybe they can get the items faster. But most of my customers, I've let them know that if something I feel, whether it's a licensed product, possibly could short, I do let them know that this is very popular. You should probably get it since you said you were interested in it this campaign and not wait closer to Christmas. So we learn as representatives how to kind of gauge things so that we're not set up for disappointment and so that our representatives are not set up for disappointment. In any business, you can experience back orders and shorts. It's just part of the deal, and Avon's doing the best they can to make sure they fulfill the needs. So that's the first thing. The other thing that was asked of me was wrong items being shipped. Can I tell you that in all the years, have I ever had a wrong item shipped? Of course. Hey, it happens. I've had too many items shipped of something. I've had wrong items shipped. If I told you that nothing's ever gone wrong with any of my orders, I'd be bold-faced lying to you. Yes, those things have happened. It's just like I said, there's some people that don't have a tough skin for when little things happen and they throw in the towel because it gives them a reason to say, well, you know what? This just happened and I'm not getting the sales and blah, 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 so I quit. Okay? That's their loss. It's their customer's loss. I'm sorry for them that they didn't stick it out and that they didn't just work through that glitch. Okay? Wrong items. Let's talk about how that usually happens. 80% of the time when a wrong item is shipped, I'm going to tell you right now that it's the representative that has messed up. And the reason I say that is that they have not read. Avon puts out, if there's been a misprint in the book, like maybe items switched, the representative didn't read that, didn't see that when they ordered it. They ordered the wrong one. It's possible your customer could have given you the wrong product number, or when you looked it up, the product numbers are really small. You may have transversed some of the numbers and it was your error that it came in incorrectly. Here's the good. You screw up something like that, or Avon screws up something like that. It's a quick email, a quick phone call. Tell them, this item was sent incorrectly, and guess what? They're going to ship you out the proper one. So it's always a way to solve that problem. So that's the thing about wrong items is that, again, I think it's 80% rep error when that happens and 20% Avon error if that happens. Overcharges, that was brought up. Well, first of all, let me let you know, as far as overcharges, that is usually, again, a rep error, about 80%. Overcharges will happen when a rep forgets to back order an item. They realize, wow, this was charged higher. They don't read an offer that says mix or match and it is on certain pages and they've chosen maybe the wrong page, or the customer did and they didn't see it. Errors are going to happen, but here again is the good. That's the ugly. Here's the good. The good is, again, simple phone call, simple email to Avon, and your price adjustment is handled. So anything that you've been reading on the internet about anybody saying, oh, I was overcharged with Avon, blah, 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 you know what? It's fixable. It's fixable and it's able to be worked out. So maybe they were not getting the right direction from their sponsor, from their district manager. They didn't know what to do, so they just said, oh, forget it, Avon overcharged me, and I quit. Okay? So I'm coming to you to tell you that can be solved as well. Let's talk about credits. Okay? People are talking about Avon has a 100% satisfaction guarantee in all of our products. If you need to do a return, there is an easy process under the My Account tab that is called returns processing. Very simple. You go in there, you can do your returns and adjustments. If Avon sent you the wrong product, you will not pay for return shipping on that if you've marked it correctly. If your customer just got the wrong size of something, then they will ship out the correct size and you must send back the other size. Here's what you do though. You wait until you have like 6 weeks to get these items back if you need to do some exchanges, okay? Get your box together. Keep a box in a closet or whatever of your items that are, if somebody didn't like something, that was a purse or a pair of shoes, then you're going to go ahead and put that in that box. And before the 6 weeks is up, of course, you want to get that shipped out. But you know what? I am not going to send one pair of shoes back. Okay. I'm going to wait almost to the full 6 weeks until I have enough items in that box to return. Again, Avon Air, you write on the outside of that box, Avon Air, and you go ahead and send that off, and you may initially be charged for the return, but they will see Avon Air on there, and then that will come off. And if it doesn't, again, problem solved. Quick phone call, quick email, explain the situation, charge off. Okay? Another thing that reps get overcharged that just drives me absolutely nuts is them not placing their order on time. Avon gives representatives a 2-week schedule. They tell you when your order has to be due according to your specific schedule, and most all are due before noon, okay, in the United States. You've got 2 weeks to get this together, okay? If you work outside the home, do it the night before and you're not going to be late. But when people are late, then they complain, well, my order was charged more. Well, you were late. And because you were late, now Avon has to put that on a separate delivery truck, which accrues Avon a higher fee, which has to accrue you a higher shipping fee. We are charged what they call a one simple shipping and handling fee. We used to, and you may see this on the internet, we used to have where our websites cost us every campaign, okay? We now have a one simple shipping fee that's been in place since, I think, 2011. And basically what it is we get, depending on your order size, it will run anywhere from $5.95 to $9.95, and that's up to a $1,500 or more order, okay, to ship the entire order. Now, if you're late, those ranges go up about $4 more. So a $5.95 order, you're late, goes up to $9.95. Okay. I also see people doing multiple orders, meaning they placed an order, then they place another order, they click ship immediate, they place another order. Guess what? Every time you do an extra order like that, which you're not supposed to with Avon, you keep it all together. When you're doing your local orders, you should only be charged once. Don't do all those in between. If your customer needs something right away and cannot wait till your next campaign order date, and will not let you just put it in, for the next one to wait, which most of them will, by the way, have them go direct through your website for direct shipping. They can pay it's free shipping for them if it's over $30. If it's not over $30, then it's $3 standard shipping to have it shipped to them if they cannot wait till your next order. So there, problem solved. You don't need to be paying additional shipping fees. I guess my point with this video is, if you are reading stuff on the internet, you are always going to find the people that have something bad to say about a company when they've been bitter about how they've gone out, okay? You're very rarely going to see people praising and doing, saying a lot of good things about it. It's always the complainers that are going to be out there trying to bash the company, or maybe they're trying to bash the company to get you to join their company. I'm being upfront and honest with you as a rep for 13 years. Again, disclosing to you, I'm independent. I'm not paid by Avon to do these videos. I'm telling you that your business with Avon, for me, 100% worth any little things that have gone on. Have I been ticked off with certain things over the years? Of course. But you know what? Again, you push through these things, and guess what? 99.9% of the time, your issues get resolved. Quick phone call, quick email. Okay. I want to also remind everybody, the shipping cost, if you're charging your customers like you're supposed to, a handling fee, and that's per order. So for years, it's been 75 cents an order. That's it. Okay. You shop from Tupperware, you shop from Pampered Chef, you shop from Party Light or any other MLM business, if you've been to those type of parties, that it costs a whole lot more for those products to be shipped to you. Sometimes, I think there was one time I went to a said party and I paid almost more for the shipping than the actual product I bought. So if any of your customers are complaining about 75-cent handling, or if you're like me who recently decided I was going to go up to $1 per customer, okay, which you can do that because, again, it is your business and you're independent, that is going to cover your shipping fees. Think about it. If you have an order that ranges in the $5.95, say $6.95 range, and you're charging $1 a customer and you have 7 customers, your shipping's covered for the entire order. So again, no complaints there, okay? These were some of the things that she addressed. I'm just going to look at her letter. She said that she wanted to also know, and I'll just answer this question for her. She wanted to know why Avon ring sizes only come in the smallest size of 6. I recommend all representatives watching that, or if that is something that you would like to see Avon carry, because you know what, I'm smaller than a 6 as well, and I would love to see Avon carry size 5. We've always had 6, and I think that's a suggestion representatives could put in so that Avon can look at that to get us the smaller size. She didn't realize that you could go up high in Avon, and I want to remind everybody that my journey is not finished. I am still working on Senior Executive Unit Leader, which is the top of the top. I know I will get there. I know it's in God's time. I know that everything needs to fall into place, but I do know that when it does happen for me, I might be slow and steady to finish the race, but my team will be super strong when I get there, to where it's not going to be unsteady and fall apart the following campaign. So I would rather be strong and stable, and not have to be stressing about after I've attained the title and gotten my team to where they want to be, that we're going to all fall apart. So again, it's going to happen in the proper time. But yes, you can go all the way up to Senior Exec with Avon, and it is worth it. I will tell you, it is worth it. You just have to have tough skin in any type of thing. You become an independent business owner, please know that not everything's going to be perfect, and you just have to learn to have a tough skin for all these little things. And if you don't, then you won't make it. Just being completely honest with you, I see people come and go all the time. But if you have a big enough why, a big enough dream, and a big enough reason that you've started your business, that is what you need to keep at the forefront at all times, even when bad things are happening. And if you need to take a day to just get the upset off of you, you take a day and you come back to work the next day, because you are your own boss, and you say, you know what, that happened, but I'm getting it resolved, and it's time for me to move forward. So that's what you need to do. Thank you guys so much for supporting me on this channel. I appreciate all the friends that I have made, through the channel, through Facebook, and those that follow. And I'm glad these videos and what I'm doing is a service to you and helps you. Again, this little channel started to help my team members and has helped so many others, and that humbles me, and it really is something that is a labor of love for me. So thank you so much for subscribing and supporting. I do appreciate you. If you're not yet subscribed, you can subscribe up here at the top, and make sure you tell your rep friends that there's a representative out there that's real, that's ready to teach you and tell you like it is. And if you have any video suggestions, I'm always open for them. So for Sonia, this video was for you. Thanks for watching, everybody, and you guys have a great Avon day. And remember, never give up. Keep on going.